Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And what'd you do tonight, Kim? You did the, Kim actually, I watched the kids, and Kim actually had...
Such a big deal that you watch the kids.
You know what, though? The sad, pathetic thing is because you never get to do anything.
No, I have the kids with me all the time.
Yeah.
So I actually went out for a girls' night out to an independent film, the Angels Camp Movie Theater. Mrs. What was her name? The movie that I saw.
Was it good?
Yes, it was very good. Had the gal from Enchanted in it.
Okay.
The little cute little redhead was in it. What was her name?
Of course, I have no idea who that is, but that's...
The little redhead in Enchanted. The princess in Enchanted. Yes, you do. We watched that movie over and over and over again. Well, the kids have.
You mean...
Mrs. Pettigrew Lives for a Day. It's a very good movie. It goes on through May 1st, and then May 7th through May 8th is Smart People, and this was part of the independent film series at the Angels Camp Movie. They do every Wednesday night. It's actually very fun. Went out for a chick night.
It was, yeah.
Well, John went to media night at Frogtown.
And tonight was a lot of fun, because this is the actual real kickoff to frog season. Mm-hmm. And it is, from here on out, all frogs all the time. And this is, they do every year, they throw a really nice dinner for the local media. Mm-hmm. They actually included us in it.
Wow. You were invited last year, too.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I don't know.
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. Thank you.
Thank you
for inviting us. They fed us a wonderful dinner.
What did you have for dinner?
Actually, I was filming for most of it, so I had...
We tried to broadcast the news live.
Pasta. Yeah, we should probably say...
We apologize
there was
for
one
that. That was the
thing
plan.
we failed to consider. We got all set up. It is a steel building, and radio waves don't like to go inside steel buildings.
They don't.
So, if you hit our site earlier, you no doubt noticed if you clicked the link, we were broadcasting a little bit later. Yes. So if you wanted to, you probably did watch the live broadcast of the media night. Mm-hmm. So for some of you, this may be a tad redundant, but it was now the media night crew. Let's see.
Now, what is media night? I've never been. I didn't go last year.
Media night
I was with the kids last year.
Oh, you were home with the kids. Oh.
So I can work from my laptop from anywhere.
Yeah.
Kids around, dogs around, doesn't matter.
Now, let's see here. Media night is...
It's a blessing to be able to work.
Now, media night. Now, this is the group. You're probably not going to see it big enough yet, but there have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 entrants in the Miss Calaveras pageant.
Well, this is Miss Calaveras.
Well, there's two. There's the Miss Saddle. There's the Calaveras Saddle
Which
Queen.
I saw a couple of them at Starbucks this evening.
Okay.
After I went to the movies.
And then there is the Miss Calaveras pageant.
Okay.
Now, this is a big field.
And then the junior Miss Calaveras. Were they all there, too?
Not the juniors,
okay.
no. But then they did have the Junior Fair Board, which the Junior Fair Board helps the volunteers and helps them run the show. There was like 50 kids on the Junior Fair Board. Just a huge crew.
Those cute gals.
And let's see here. And there's the Saddle Queen contestants with the frog. And there we go.
Aww.
And we have to, I know there's a code of silence. Somebody may get mad at us later, but we have to say... We know who's in the frog.
You do?
We do. We know who's in the frog.
Unlike at Disneyland when you don't know who's in the costumes.
Huh?
Who told you that was who's in the frog?
Well, I could just tell.
Are you going to say?
Oh, I have to. Tonight, because I'm sure they probably do different ones at different times. It's Carol Schwartzlander in the frog.
It is.
That is Carol Schwartzlander
sweet.
in the frog. And so it was...
Her.
Yeah, so it was, there's Carolyn the Frog.
This one here is the one I saw at Starbucks. That one right there.
In the red?
Actually, both those gals.
Okay.
I saw at Starbucks.
There we go.
Not the one in the red, John. Not the one in the red.
No, and this is shots of the contestants kissing frogs.
Yes.
Now, this is the big...
This is the big, can you do this? Can you run for Saddle Queen?
It's part of, unless you can kiss the frog...
You don't have to kiss a frog on
can't
the
really-
lips, do you?
Well, she is.
Ugh, I don't know if I could do that. You know, Hannah was a junior Miss Calaveras.
There you go. See, there's one of the Saddle Queen contestants kissing the frog there.
She's a very pretty gal.
And they are really kissing the frog. All right.
Mine was upside down. That was
It was a
frog's
frog's
tooth.
tooth point. Now let's
Frog's
see
tooth
here.
point.
Let's open
so what
a
did they do?
couple.
They had dinner. All the media was there, so there was a bunch of vultures, right? I'm just kidding. Was with all the media there.
It was
the
a
local
media.
You
know
I must
what?
say, for this county, a size of 40-something thousand,
What we're gonna play?
there's a lot of media in this area, don't you think?
There is.
There's this
There is
media,
a lot of
media.
Now let's see where
I think we got into the wrong business.
Why do you say so?
Kidding.
All right,
We
we're
were
going to play.
original.
Here we go. And well, before we get into the frog kissing, let's play a clip where let's see. This is where they're talking about the fair. And this is starting just after they did the introductions, and this is the slides and stuff to kind of a preview of last year. They thanked all the sponsors and stuff, and Lori Giannini and the crew did a wonderful job. Real Ranch Rodeo from last year, Junior Livestock Auction, Destruction Derby, Mark Wills.
Who will be in concert this year?
Yeah.
May 14th through May 18th. Festivities.
Yeah. Here we go.
Talking about our partners, and we have some amazing partners at every level. And our sponsorship this year was.
Let's talk about the sponsor.
We are actually part of the big picture. We 9-person board.
The board. Here we go. They're going to talk about the.
This is Kathy Campbell, is another one of our board members. And we have some Keith Panda, who all here. Can you guys stand up? And the visitors row. Thank you so much. We were talking about our partnerships, and we'd like to take a moment to really honor our presenting sponsors. And one of them over.
This is all the sponsors.
Sponsoring Buckaroo
Gentlemen
Kids
sent me a
Day.
lot of emails.
All right, here we go. There's Larry Cornish from the hospital. Here we go. Now, where's the Saddle Queens?
Some special things about the fair.
And Mr. Snyder, who was the honoree for the year.
Generation to generation really is due to folks like this. They give kids prizes in the coming days. They wear a frog suit. I'm sure many of you have seen. And they also help out in the buildings, in the rodeo, at the fun dumps, and they just do a lot for our kids too. So I know you girls have heard that like 10 times. I'll probably say it again, but I'm telling you, it's my throat. For their names.
All right, there's all the frog contestants.
Okay.
Let you know what they're going to be doing. I'm, for the second year again, going to try and have a theme. And this year, we're having like a martial arts, kung fu theme. So I hope that instead
She's
of
a
just
Saddle Queen?
No, this is the lady who's actually in charge of running the
a lot of fun.
pageant.
Okay.
A lot of time practicing for it. I hope to see you all there. Okay? Hello, my name is Brittany Stone. I'm contestant number 1. And
These are all the contestants.
Or Saddle Queen.
No.
I'm confused. There's too many.
Yeah,
Miss
so
Calaveras and Saddle Queen, right?
you know what? Let's switch. Let's just let's go right here to. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to the frog kissing
Okay.
because that's could be the most exciting part. It is.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The frog kissing, Media 08. And we had What? Of course. Here we go.
We
Let's
just got
see.
back. He wanted to show some videos. Sometimes it takes a little longer to get it
Yeah.
all ready.
Yeah.
So.
Here we go. Now, what you're seeing here, we'll turn it down, because this was just an absolute media frenzy.
You're more shy with the camera. You don't just.
And this is
Make your way up
basically,
there like
this
you
was
should.
just, all the media was crowded around. They were kissing frogs. And there's a close-up of one of the contestants. And she was hoping her dad would hurry up because he was trying to catch a picture. And
Please hurry, Dad.
please hurry. Yes. There we go. So there was lots of frog kissing going on.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things is, this is when Calaveras County really can break into the national media because I can see clips like this getting played
Yes. National news.
because we are a national story. There we go. You don't seem too excited about kissing the
Probably
frog.
one time, Granger and one of our kids, the frog opened its mouth. Remember? They were doing one of those little frog jumps.
Yeah.
They had to kiss it. Remember? No, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do
I
it?
don't think so.
No? Oh, I bet you could. If you could be queen. See,
If I could be
because
queen for the day, kiss a
yeah.
frog. I'm too old.
Here we go. This is more. See, they were doing interviews with all the papers. This was just media frenzy.
Did you do any interviews?
I was an observer. I taped everything.
We just said,
How we try to compete
we're not real journalists.
is just raw content.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
once we get all this stuff posted, we'll have like 2 hours of just stuff.
Yes.
That's Bill King, the former fair director, and on the frog board. There we go.
So all the media from all over, or just our area?
Just our area, but basically.
So we have probably
everybody's
have
there.
KVML.
Yep. They were
Calaveras
there.
Enterprise.
Calaveras Enterprise, Union Democrat,
Democrat. Who else?
Valley Springs News, and also Vanessa Turner was covering for the Valley Springs News
Is that who she's working for now?
on a part-time basis.
Okay.
Yeah. So saw
She
Vanessa.
works for mymotherlode.com.
Yes, she doesn't seem too happy about kissing the frog there. Here we go. She's going to kiss it again. You have to wait to get the shot. Oh, there you go. Kissing the frog.
Okay, I've had enough frog kissing.
You've had enough frog kissing?
Yes, I have. I'm sure our viewers have too. They can watch this all later.
Okay.
You haven't? Sorry.
We'll just pause it. All right, there we go. We'll have frogs on the back screen.
Okay.
All right. Well, we want to say thank you to the everybody at the fairgrounds for being such gracious hosts.
Did
And it
you
looks
see-
like it's going to be a real good fair.
All right.
And also, speaking of kissing the frog and frog jumps,
Okay.
next Tuesday already is the Capitol Frog Jump.
Wow. The one they have in Sacramento.
Yeah.
You going to that?
I don't know. We probably should. We should probably go to the Capitol. We should probably go to the Capitol Frog Jump instead of covering Board of Soups.
Yes, we
What do you
probably
think?
should. Well, it depends on what's on the agenda. Something kind of cool that I thought, 2 local Columbia College students submitted abstracts for a space science conference at the NASA Ames Research Center.
Really?
Yes, in Mountain View, and were selected as guest speakers. Matt Castleberry of Sonora and Wim Laws of San Andreas spoke at the Education for the Future session of the Contact Conference on April 5th. Castleberry's topic was why starships won't use rocket propulsion, and Laws presented his ideas on artificial gravity during starship voyages.
Oh, really?
Both developed colorful and striking sequences of graphics to illustrate their points to an audience of NASA specialists, planetologists, astrosociologists, anthropologists, artists, and musicians. Oh, that was kind of cool. Two local physics students speak at Space Science Conference.
And when you're done there, I'll go back to the fair.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. Yes. You're going to the wine results, which we thought was this week. We were wrong.
They did it a week early this
Yes.
year. So, they actually have posted the professional, in the professional categories, this is all the
Calaveras
real wineries.
County wine judging. Some people might not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
Remember
go
when
ahead and
remember
do
when
the
you
introductions.
go to the beginning of the story before we